This is going to be much simpler than you think, and that's exactly why you should stay until the end. What if just a few minutes a day could help your mind feel lighter, calmer, and more in control, even when life feels busy and stressful? Most people try to relax by scrolling on their phone, watching videos, or lying down, but their mind never really rests. It stays active, thinking, worrying, replaying moments, and planning the next problem before it even happens. Many adults today feel tired without doing heavy physical work. This is mental exhaustion. It comes from constant decisions, non-stop notifications, and holding in emotions that never get released. You may feel fine on the outside, but inside your thoughts feel loud and crowded. And the strange part is, this has become normal for many people. In this video, you will learn simple meditation techniques that do not require special skills, long hours, or a quiet life. These are practical methods you can use anywhere, even during a busy day. Each step will help you understand how your mind works and how you can gently take control of it without forcing anything. If you follow this video carefully, you may notice small changes that lead to a big difference over time. So stay with me until the end to fully understand how this works, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss simple ideas that can truly improve your daily life. Most people think they are just tired, but the truth is, it is not your body that is tired. It is your mind. There is a big difference between physical tiredness and mental tiredness, and many people do not notice it. You can sit all day and still feel drained, and that happens because your brain is working non-stop without rest. From the moment you wake up, you start making small decisions: what to wear, what to eat, what to reply, what to do next. And these small choices slowly use up your mental energy without you realizing it. At the same time, your mind is dealing with constant noise, phone notifications, messages, work pressure, and even silent emotions that you never express. When you feel upset, stressed, or worried but do not talk about it, your mind keeps holding it inside, and that creates pressure. It is like filling a glass with water again and again without ever emptying it. At some point, it starts overflowing, and that overflow shows up as stress, overthinking, and poor sleep. For example, after a long day, you may lie down thinking you will rest, but instead, your mind starts replaying conversations, thinking about mistakes, or worrying about tomorrow. Your body is still, but your brain is still running. This is because your mind never gets a real pause. It keeps switching from one thought to another, never settling down. Over time, this creates mental overload. You may feel irritated for small things, find it hard to focus, or feel tired even after sleeping. The first step to change this is simple awareness. You need to notice when your mind is full, when your thoughts are too many, and when you are pushing yourself without rest. Once you see this clearly, you begin to understand your own stress patterns, and that is where instead of trying to control everything in your life, start with something very small that is always with you: your breath. Most people breathe without thinking, but when stress comes in, your breathing quietly changes. It becomes fast, short, and uneven. And this sends a signal to your body that something is wrong, even when you are just sitting still. This is how your stress response keeps growing without you noticing it. But here is the simple part. You can also use your breath to calm your mind. Your breathing is directly connected to how your body feels. When you slow it down, your heart rate begins to settle, your muscles loosen, and your mind starts to feel less crowded. This is not something complex, it is something your body already understands. Think about a real moment. Maybe you are stuck in traffic, or someone said something that upset you, or you are feeling anxious before an important task. In that moment, instead of reacting quickly, you can pause and take control of your breath. Breathe in slowly through your nose for about 4 seconds. Hold it gently for a moment. Then breathe out slowly through your mouth for about 6 seconds. When you make the exhale longer, your body starts to relax naturally. You do not need a quiet place or a perfect setup. You can sit, stand, or even lie down. Just bring your attention to the feeling of air going in and out. Your mind will try to wander. That is normal. Do not fight it. Just bring it back to your breath again and again. This simple focus acts like an anchor keeping you steady. Even 5 minutes a day can start to change how you react to stress. Over time, you will notice that you do not get overwhelmed as easily, and that small gap between what happens and how you respond becomes your strength. Now let's look at something that causes a lot of stress without making any sound: your thoughts. Most people believe they must control or stop their thoughts to feel calm, but that is where the struggle begins. Thoughts come on their own, fast and automatic, and the more you try to fight them, the stronger they feel. This is how overthinking starts. One small thought turns into many, and before you notice, your mind is stuck in a loop. Think about a simple situation. Maybe you said something in a conversation and later you start replaying it again and again, wondering if it sounded wrong. Or you think about the future and imagine things going badly, even when nothing has happened yet. These are not facts, they are just thoughts, but your mind treats them as real problems. Instead of fighting these thoughts, you can learn to observe them. Sit quietly for a few minutes and close your eyes if you feel comfortable. As thoughts come, do not try to push them away. Just notice them like you are watching something pass by. You can even give them a simple label like thinking or worrying and let them move on. This small step creates space between you and your thoughts. Imagine your thoughts like clouds moving in the sky. Some are heavy, some are light, but they never stay forever. When you stop holding on to them, they pass more quickly. This helps break the overthinking loop because you are no longer feeding it with attention. Over time, you begin to understand that not every thought needs your reaction. This reduces stress, improves focus, and makes your mind feel less crowded. You start choosing what deserves your attention instead of reacting to everything, and that gives you a quiet kind of control that feels natural and steady. Many people think meditation only works when you sit in a quiet place with your eyes closed, but real life does not always give you that kind of time or space. The truth is, you can bring calm into your day without stopping everything. This is where simple daily mindfulness comes in, turning normal moments into quiet moments for your mind. Most of the day, people live on autopilot. You eat while thinking about work, walk while looking at your phone, and finish tasks without even noticing what you are doing. This keeps your mind busy and disconnected, always jumping between the past and the future. But when you bring your attention to what you are doing right now, your mind starts to slow down. For example, when you are drinking a cup of coffee or tea, instead of rushing, take a moment to feel the warmth in your hands, notice the smell, and taste it slowly. When you are walking, feel your feet touching the ground, notice your steps, and be aware of your surroundings. These small actions may seem simple, but they train your attention to stay in the present moment. You can even do this while doing routine tasks like washing dishes or cleaning. Feel the water, notice the movement of your hands, and listen to the small sounds around you. This kind of awareness helps break the habit of constant thinking and brings your mind back to what is real. These short moments act like small breaks for your mind throughout the day. They reduce stress without needing extra time. Slowly, you begin to enjoy simple things again, and your mind feels less pulled in many directions. This practice makes calm a part of your daily life, not something separate, and that is where real change begins. What really changes your mind is not one big effort, but small actions done again and again. Many people try meditation for a day or two and expect a big result, but the real power comes from making it a simple daily habit. Just like your body becomes stronger with regular exercise, your mind becomes calmer with regular practice. It is not about doing it perfectly, it is about doing it consistently. You can start with just 5 or 10 minutes a day, maybe in the morning before your day begins or at night before you sleep. Choose a time that feels easy, not forced. Sit in a comfortable place, keep your body relaxed, and use the techniques you learned, like breathing slowly or watching your thoughts. Some days your mind will feel calm, some days it will feel busy, and that is completely normal. The goal is not to have a perfect session, the goal is to show up. Over time, your brain slowly adjusts. You begin to notice that you react less quickly to stress. Instead of getting upset right away, you pause for a moment, and that small pause makes a big difference. This is how you move from reacting to responding. Your emotions feel more stable, and your thoughts feel clearer. Think about two people facing the same problem. One reacts fast, gets overwhelmed, and carries stress for hours. The other takes a breath, stays steady, and handles the situation calmly. The situation is the same, but the mind is different. That difference is built through practice. There will be days when you feel lazy or distracted, and you may want to skip it. That is part of the process. Just return the next day without judging yourself. Slowly, this practice becomes part of who you are, and you start living with a quiet strength that stays with you through both easy and difficult moments. At the end of all this, one simple truth becomes clear. Your mind does not need something big or complicated to feel calm. It just needs a little care and attention every day. Many people spend years trying to fix stress from the outside, changing jobs, changing places, or waiting for the right time to feel better. But real calm does not come from outside. It starts quietly from within you. You have already seen that your mind becomes tired not because life is too hard, but because it never gets a real pause. And through simple steps like slow breathing, watching your thoughts, and staying present in small daily moments, you can give your mind that rest. It has been missing for so long. These are not difficult skills. They are natural actions that your body and mind already understand. You are just learning to use them with awareness. You do not need to be perfect, and you do not need to do everything at once. Even a few minutes each day can slowly change how you feel, how you react, and how you handle life. Over time, small, calm moments join together and create a steady, peaceful state of mind that stays with you through both good and difficult days. So start simple, stay consistent, and be patient with yourself. Your mind will follow where your attention goes, and when you guide it gently, it becomes your strength instead of your struggle. If this helped you even a little, remember to like and subscribe and keep learning small ways to make your life calmer, clearer, and more balanced.